All right, what's up, guys? This video is going to be a little bit about etiquette. Now, there's 1,000 things I can go into, but probably the three major ones I can think of is staying out of people's DMs, don't be entitled, and paying it forward. Now, what I mean by paying it forward, I mean, let's say like you're working an event in Florida and you live in Kentucky like I do. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky, go Cards. So I have a buddy of mine let me come down there for EDC. He let me stay there. My biggest thing was I wanted to be as clean as possible. I gave him money for my stay. I just took care of him. He took care of me. I just want to pay that forward. That means whenever he comes to stay with me, he has a place to stay because right here in Kentucky, we have some great events. He always has a place to stay with me. He's close to my heart, great buddy. So yeah, just if someone does something great for you, just go above and beyond for them. Like personally, like I've met some great people that are going to be staying at my house. Tell you one thing, man, Louder Than Life and Bourbon and Beyond probably gonna have at least like 10 people staying in this house. But it's always a great time. I know they're gonna be respectful of my stuff as I'm respectful of them. Another thing is don't be entitled. You are not entitled to anything in this world. Don't think it's the same way in the bartending world. You are going to get bad bars. You are going to get bad managers. You're going to get bad everything. Sometimes everything's going to go south on you. Don't be entitled. Don't be that person that goes to your manager and is like, oh, like, why isn't this doing this? Why isn't this doing this? Because they don't want to hear it. Your bartenders don't want to hear it. Your barbacks don't want to hear it. Just stay humble, do the best you can. If you have an issue with someone personally, let it roll off your back because you'll probably never see them again. You'll probably never work with them again. You know, if you have a bad experience with someone, just don't work with them. It's not, don't work with them again. It's not really a big deal. There's people I've only worked with one time, people I've worked with 10 times. But just, if it's an issue that will not stop, the best way to go about it is to talk to that person one-on-one. Personally, I always bring a sponsor with me. I always want to make sure there's at least one person there that can verify that I'm having this talk with someone so nothing gets taken out of context. I haven't really had any experiences where I needed to have a talk with someone. A lot of times they leave me alone, I leave them alone, but you're not going to get along with everybody in this world. Some people don't like you, and that's just kind of just how it's going to be. Personally, I try to love everybody. That's just kind of just my Zen Buddhism. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. Last thing, very important. Stay out of other bartenders' DMs. I cannot stress this enough. A wise bartender, he's probably going to watch this, a wise bartender once said, there are too many beautiful, in my terms, I'm going to say women because I like women. There are too many beautiful women in this world to try to fuck the ones that we work with. And that is such a true statement. There's no reason to hook up with anybody that you work with. Yeah, we're together for 12 hours a day. You think they're cute, they think you're cute, you flirt, cool. We're all bartenders, we're all gonna flirt. Just try to keep it just to flirting. Mainly because you don't want to get hemmed up in any type of sexual harassment. You don't want to get hemmed up and because word of mouth also goes for the personal relationships. If you're talking to this one person and you sleep with them, you go to another event and you try to talk to someone like, oh, you don't want to be with them, they did this. And that also gets back to staffers. If they find out that you've been hooking up with multiple people and you're causing like a rift in the camaraderie of the traveling bartending group, a lot of them will just blacklist you. It's not something that you want to do. It's something that you just stay away from. It's, even if you meet I wouldn't say that. If you meet your dream person, then obviously I'd go all for it. Who might tell you stay away from love? But for the most part, just stay away from any type of infatuation with anybody that you work with. In the long run, it'll be better for you, better for your experience, better for friendships, better for your stays in the future. And overall, it's just professional. The best part about being in this job is that hopefully you get to be with a lot of professional people that have been in the industry for a long time.